Okay, let's try it again. We've got MIBR on defense, Loud on attack, and Aspas on jet. Phoenix for Zekken. Is very nice.
Looking to square up and take some fights almost immediately, and Aspas has a dash to disengage. So, bit of chip damage onto body, but other than that, no casualties.
The recon over towards C might make MIBR think that Loud went for something reactive fast on the other side of the map, but they are just walking back into space that Aspas is still lingering around it.
Well, Aspas is going to get tested instantly. Sheriff.
Frontal aggression, but it's angle. Oh my, Luke Show.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, gets the better of
Dude, that was so weird. His pre-aim was on the head and then he aimed down.
Oh yeah. Smoke's already placed up. Mazzino's going to be able to at least get his way into backside control.
Quad sleeping. I think he just readjusted bad.
Pretty diligent post-plant positions here. Body's going to be essentially...
Trican, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 3 months.
Shot at trying to win this one.
Of course, dude.
The walls up. Body's still getting one, and this guy, okay, finally taken out. And like you said, I mean, Phoenix Wall might be good for the defuse, but not if you're all dead.
It's a great start for Loud.
Loud hold on there really nicely. I mean, the opening kill onto Aspas opens up the whole of the B side. And
yeah, it made it a bit of a nightmare.
Two big kills from Luke Show, yeah. Love to see it.
He's having all the tech pauses. Move your mic closer. Move the camera.
The back of that aggression shown by MIBR to just fill in the gap immediately and go for the B plant.
If you missed the post show when Loud got that win just recently, their first win since July, they were talking about the fact that Bati, who is usually going to be the assistant coach for the team, completely took over the calling. Yep. He was supposed to be filling in for their new IGL, Erda. Again, if you haven't been with us for a while, that was Pancada in kickoff. They've made a roster change, but Erda can't be with us at the moment because his visa hasn't been completed. So Bati is filling in like heavily in terms of the IGLing.
Yeah, and it's glowing reviews from his teammates in terms of the position he's been placed in, really. Big shoes to fill.
And while his fragging wasn't electric throughout the entire series, like the stats weren't
fragging was fine, wasn't it? I looked at the stats.
Utility was very strong, and he had some nice plays even to finish out the series. So
I looked at the stats, but his fragging was fine.
Zekken is going to throw his body into the maw, essentially, just trying to build up closer to the ult. He doesn't mind if he goes down to them. The rest of the squad probably does, because, well, no one's really close to an ultimate on the side of Loud, actually, taking a peek at it, so... Can't go for something a bit more aggro.
Yeah, you can afford to go for this. The Jet Phoenix composition, we've seen a ton of on Haven back in the dawn of time. The more damage done here could end up being...
I mean, yeah, it's Verno who's closer to his own now. He's going to take that, I think. 3 away.
Yeah, it's not
bad.
Let's
see the big buy rounds.
Loud came in with 1 person able to die. That's how they've built their economy for the bonus round. They lose 2. It's not the end of the world.
The usual Killjoy.
Yeah, the Jet Phoenix composition on Haven is something that people used to run way back in the day.
I mean, the Fawns are nice, but I do think they're gonna struggle a little.
Pre-history times in VALORANT.
It's kind of mad that both teams are using it. To be fair, I don't know. It struggles on defense. The one info instead of the double info is like a bit of a nightmare on this map. You gotta be proactive. You gotta do stuff like this. So 1 up, rotate out.
But if Zekken was playing the Neon, then Aspas is on Phoenix. And it's not his kind
it's
of
good from Loud. Really good from Loud. They gamble with the fast C, and they were playing retake over towards Z.
No pushback, no resistance from MIBR. This is an instant plant down for Loud. Now you can get yourself into 1 smaller post plant positions. Already seeing the Thorns lay it down, but should be broken, surely. They're just trying to contact in as much as they possibly can.
Oh, no one could swing off of the Omen Flash. It's a little unlucky.
It all and through the back of the side. That's a fight to be taken. Verno wins out, brings down 2 of them. That still kill's going to be claimed. Phoenix didn't get it. At least Zekken though still watching on for an instant with the trade as well, and a flash primed and ready just in case. But the rest of the team had it.
And Phoenix is going to be able to get ult.
Those 2 players pinned to the back of default.
This is a good example about what we were speaking about earlier with Phoenix as well, right? You're pretty much always getting your ult on the 4th round, so even if you lose the pistol, you can have the ult for the big round that resets them.
Crazy call as well for them to just contact into backside.
Yeah, that is very bold.
They just knew they were waiting for the util to be popped, so they just walked all the way in.
It's a shame about the afterplant setup for Loud. If they actually managed to capitalize or have people swing off the Omen Flash, you think they win that? The Omen Flash was really good.
Yeah, that raw individual brilliance. It's filled to the brim with MIBR. We're seeing a nice little fight here. Sees off the rip into lobby. We'll see if there's some sort of follow-up. Run it back. Zekken trying to take this A lobby area by storm.
He saw the C's.
Yeah, he saw the C's stuck on someone.
It's
nice though, they got numbers behind it. Again, instant reaction from Loud. I mean, this one was more of a reaction. Last round was them just sending it. 3v5. Counten's got a... Counten's got an Odin.
Trying to force an advantage any way he possibly can. Buddy just seeing if he can at least claim a life or two, but Tex is just... yeah, he's withstanding
I like that. I mean, I like the idea.
Yeah, and he's TP'd.
I respect that he's trying to make plays, man.
Wasn't expecting a player over there towards spawn. It's a difficult round for Loud to win. They reacted into B and...
The 3v5, you got to try something a little techie.
Two players, basically. MIBR
was fine with it.
Crunch. You know, bring it back to our conversations yesterday. This is the kind of thing that we were talking
Tex
about.
now one away from this, and Loud bought some light armors, so actually they can keep it going, and they got double plant in their rounds.
You know, we're not in a world where you can just throw a recon at the start of every round, or you know, a breach.
Cool, that's a nice shot, man. What the hell?
In this kind of meta, you need to use the conditioning.
Tex has been playing incredible. You see this here, 3v5. Most people are chilling around this area. They could get caught out. I love how he played it. It was so nice. Just no risks. That's like the kind of stuff you want to see when you've got two players like this. Just literally don't give him free kills.
To set up for an easier op kill down the A line.
Just do your role.
Which I'm sure that Aspas is going to be looking to get an operator into his hands.
Yeah, the bullet tag slow.
Like he goes, he definitely does like a little more for sure. He frags very heavy. His aim's really good, but that's like the main stuff you're looking for. Demon One Glazer, hello. Thank you so much, dude.
Got a goose egg at the moment.
I feel like I'm Demon One Glazer at the moment. I loved watching the Envy game recently. Thanks so much, bro. Did I enable the slug? No, I forgot about it. Demon Glazer, thank you so much. Trying not to do the slug. Oil spam, get it going if anyone got gifted. He's at Demon Glazer, say thank you. Down of the king.
They need to force this.
How many? 210 altogether.
It's a tricky one to force.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, man. I appreciate you.
Luke Shaw got caught by Tex in the previous round, going for something aggressive. So you see that he's holding here.
Big 1v1.
Down the reactions, doesn't it here? Mazzino,
nice.
what is that timing?
Oh,
good omen flash.
Takes a peek off the back of it, and the paranoia is pretty perfect on top. Big blinder, TP'd. Oh, you're way out of the
we went a step too far.
Head clean off, decapitates him towards the back door. Second,
oh
not
my
anticipating yet. Batty is the one to still win the fight. Shakhtar's going to be sailing down to see, but there's a pocket of play in. Tex has found that window of opportunity. Sailing through now, just needs to win this fight out, but Verti's left alone. Bit of a pushback is necessary onto this one, but it's just Verno with that Odin in hand. Sprays him away. Darker.
Double smoke. He can just cycle the smokes and win this.
It's Ghost in the walls. Miscommunication towards him because both players are on the site. Now defuse being stuck. AD tapping away.
Zekken's definitely saying thanks to his team. Yeah, saw a little laugh here.
Yeah, what on earth are the comms to the point where they think that there's a player deep down
no
C?
clip through the floor.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, they must have lost where Aspas was entirely.
Yeah,
I think
so.
Going on,
case closed with the prime as well. Thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate you.
But for some reason, they must have thought...
bad and we still won. Let's go!
Yeah, not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that final fight between Darker and Aspas wasn't exactly the premium fragging that you expect from these guys.
But it was nice movement from both of them.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I like that
benefit
framing.
of doubt, it's different framing.
No, I like that.
Swears with the prime as well. Thank you so much with 22 months.
Raw talent, you've got some really exceptional stuff in this game. The thing with Loud is, even though they hadn't won a match for so long, they were always close. They were always dropping massive performances.
Zeus maybe with the prime.
Show. You know, occasionally in the past it'd be Pancada.
Thank you for the 22 months, Evoy, man. I appreciate you.
In their win recently, there is talent. There is absolutely talent on this team. There's no question of it. It's just been really difficult for them to turn that into match victories, and they're going to take a tag timeout here to try to make an adjustment for the next rifle round. This one will be coming into an eco.
Yeah.
Hey, surely I remember that for next time.
Because even if they are playing
Put
a
it
little
to the
bit
test.
meta, they are good enough individually that they can, you know, brute force is the word I used earlier, but I genuinely do.
Is it better for a coach to stand in if they can aim, rather than getting a natural stand in? I think it just depends on the player, man.
So far this year.
Like Batty's had experience. He played for like the first 3 years of the game competitively, I think. Might actually be longer than that before he started coaching.
Well, straight down at a short avenue, but not really.
It kind of depends.
High ground angle from Mazzino, and he's doubled up alongside Verno.
Depends on the stand-in as well, man.
Really nice idea on the anti-eco, actually, because he's so far away from the Neon that might be trying to...
Like, if it's a Batty, then I'm like, sure, man, that's fine.
Every other position
If it's... What's a good example? If, you remember when Oxy was out? If it was Imi over Demon 1, like, it's a no-brainer. You let Imi play.
Definitely being squared up to here. We'll see if we can end up winning a couple of these fights out. Bullets raining down into the corner, and Molly as well. A bit of saving grace. Breathing room bought for him, and Luke Show's just doing that little bit of exploring here.
Yeah, when he dies, he'll get the steel.
Zaysh was okay. Yeah, Zaysh and Weber both did fine. Again, I think the problem is the longer they coach for, the less time they have to play, so it kind of builds up a little bit. They get rusty.
Without getting into the weeds too much, it does mean that there's
again, players are a little better now.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes down to...
I guess there's like a time thing as well. It's only one game, it's okay.
But they've been running it in Garage as well for a little bit of info. When you're on the Killjoy, you do have options to do both, basically, right? You get info down C-Long, and you get that information in Garage. But we heard from Tex in that interview earlier where he said he likes the Vice. It can shut down the Neon on the other side, and it lets him get a bit more aggressive on the attack side and go in with the rest of the team. You're not tethered to that.
Right. Another big buy round. Let's see what they got. Got some ults here as well to make it a little bit easier.
We'll see what Loud have got up their sleeve to try and deal with this one. We will be listening into them soon.
Oh, we have the lineup for this. Looking good. Looking real good. Actually, just on this guy's head. We buy the Odin back. That's sick.
Nice idea.
Yeah. Attempted to punish there onto Verno.
Correct.
Aspas just using his op at the moment to escort Tex down into Cubby, where
Even's finally turned into Lotus.
Fight against Luke Show. Luke Show's always been the one looking over towards C, and once Tex is in this Cubby, Aspas can rotate off if he wants.
That deep forward positioning, so getting constant information for the rest of your squad.
He can also bait, right? Like if this goes into a C exec, one shot from the op, you're not going to check the Cubby.
Absolutely. Let's take a listen into Loud.
Oh.
Mas posso soltar a bomba pra vocês. Fica durando neutro, então. Espera. Ó, fazer choque primeiro. Espera aí, eu vou... Comecei. Duranando no backside. Voltar ele, tá? Quer entrar? Tô cego. Dois atrás do lado. Tamo tranquilo. Passada. Ah, eu fiz espinho. Não, 3 aqui. Sai. Vai ser alto,
They cancel the 40 seconds. The Omen is so close to hear it.
Vou tentar plantar no B. Ok, vou tentar plantar no B. Passar uma. As bombas dele. Em cima da minha parede, sei.
30 seconds left. Standing ahead. Go.
Eles vão só massar, cuidado. Dá pra jogar pra trás. Backside show. 10 segundos, tem que entrar B.
Dá ali esquerda, aqui. Manda um B.
Tomei bang.
Calma, Bate. Fica parado.
Bro, you actually get the whole round in Americas. It's nuts.
Ó, deixa eu falar, mano, para de peidar, para de, tipo, cancelar exec. Dá pra ir em 3. Eles são em 3, mas dá pra entrar, não é a Vice.
Whoa. Wait, that's what they're saying at the end now. What's Luke Show saying to Batty at the end here?
The same success in the post plan that they were looking for in the previous round. I mean, they are getting caught quite often by these C pushes. This has been a couple of rounds in a row where Luke Show's either died doing something aggressive, or in this round he just dies.
You don't need to cancel the AX like there.
Super deep angle.
Wait, Luke Show wasn't with the group. He doesn't know that.
And that Mazzino flank was pretty devious stuff here. Seen a correlation as well for Loud. I mean, a lot of...
It's stop cancelling there. You just got to go in A.
They realize that the A option isn't feasible. The C
doesn't
option
know
isn't
that
feasible.
though.
So they're trying to go for the B plant pretty often in a lot of these rounds.
If you go fast here, you've got to be worried about the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, they just send it.
Skipping straight past. Maybe anticipating that it is potentially going to be placed over towards Garage this round. Here, Plant's going to be able to go
Arguing
down
with your IGL? I don't know about that. Mid-game? It's a red card for me.
In the pit in your face alongside the Thorns. This time, some correction to the way that Loud were playing it. Last time they left backside entirely open, that MIBR could contact him, but that running back is ready. Zekken pops it, trying to lead it forward to the rest of his team, and that Hunter's Fury was safe for a moment exactly like this. 2 shots, connects, Zekken's dropped. And now Buddy trying to get ahead of the curve before the action really kicks off. But Odin spam TP. Mazzino unaccounted for. He's completely flipped
timing's
the
so
script.
unlucky there.
Darker sidestepping, but now outside of this pit. Leaving it to Aspas and Verno.
Double smoke again. Verno can just fill it.
Time ticking though. Gotta get a
There
move
goes
on here.
one.
Verno's got to stick this, and it needs to be a defense
Wait,
in order.
Aspas used to smoke so early.
The challenge, Verno pulled off. Half on the defuse.
Wait, where did he do that?
Time left. It's Loud.
Double
to clutch it
smoke.
up.
He smoked. Didn't even wait
It's a
2
Red Bull
seconds.
clutch
Smoked
for
again.
Loud. In theory, I think that round should have been smooth sailing for Loud. They got into a good C post man. They had massive ultimates to convert. Luke Shaw doesn't invest a Steel Garden again after dying before the B post plant where it would have been useful, but like the pit is great, the Hunter's Fury is great, but they're still somehow MIBR able to make a good go out of that. Crazy teleport play from Mazzino.
A little hard because I guess he wants to duel him at the same time, but
you see those moments where they put thousands of hours on their own individual
you're gonna have the 4 seconds to do it. He had to fill it anyway.
Yeah, it's a nice smoke.
Yeah, it was rough decision making.
He's good for it. Yeah, just Aspas.
The good news for MIBR after losing this round. What a shot!
Get shut down.
Good news after losing this round is
4 kills to his
money in the bin.
3 more.
Does Mazzino consider this? He should do. Yeah.
3,000 kills total in Americas. The first player.
Do they consider this guy doing this if they were here? No.
This angle is just devious work, man. Not going to get cleared in that spot. He still
Money's
gets
in the
2
bin if
before he
Loud
goes down to
loses
his
this.
grave.
Walk and Verti get done in a 1v3.
Yeah, and Verti, he's been having a pretty decent game so far, but this might be a little bit too much. He does have the spike though. Doesn't have to worry about that too much, but he's spotted out of his positioning, and Mazzino immediately just asserting himself onto the angle, ready to take that fight. So already you can see MIBR, the cogs turning in their brains about how to turn that into a crossfire setup.
I think one of the things that's improved as expected, but still worth giving them credit for, the little team fighting moments from MIBR are a lot stronger now than when we first saw them in America.
Just ping-ponging off of one another.
Yeah. And of course you're going to expect that because it's a new team with a lot of talent and they didn't get the most practice coming into kickoff. But
Hero Baki. Aspas on this one. Sure, I mean they picked up the op. That's why they didn't buy now.
Yeah. Didn't have a lot of practice before kickoff as well. Worth remembering, Aspas.
Back to back for oops. Back to back opening picks though.
Now just 2 away. Of course, the eco for Loud. Rounds like this, you just want to be trying to make the most of it. But right now, you're sitting at quite a deficit of rounds. You take anything you can get.
There's so many threats around the map for Loud. It does seem like a struggle to go into this.
God. And Zekken, he's so
Ooh,
brave
nice
here.
shot.
I mean, why wouldn't you be? Up against the weaker guns, he's just running all over them, man. It's like he's playing ranked.
Yeah. You've got to dodge the operator in the first place. You've also got to worry about where the Vice utility is if you want to try to run a fast hit against the op. And then at any point, you know, Zekken can just be flash re-peeking you. All across the map because he's being very mobile with his positioning. So I think really going to stress Bati's calling. Now Luke Shaw's a great player.
Well, Aspas claims it anyway.
He's not going to get past Aspas this
now
time.
1 more kill is all he needs.
Yeah.
That milestone will be hit.
2,999 kills in VCT Americas for Aspas.
I mean, it's kind of ludicrous, isn't it?
That is monstrous.
It's kind of ludicrous.
Yeah, it's
the
a lot.
first player in any international league to hit the 3,000 mark.
It's a ridiculous milestone.
And honestly, he's been a little bit slow in these last couple of weeks to
He
get
hasn't
going.
needed to take over, though.
No, he hasn't at all.
Right, yeah.
That is a scary thing.
That's the scary thing about MIBR.
Although, having said that, since he's had the op here on this defense, he's been phenomenal.
Aspas POV for the next 1:40.
Yeah.
Gotta see him.
See who gets the pleasure of being the 3,000.
Nobody's going to be moving towards him, though. Or towards A here. This is very fast play. Trying to take him control of this, but
Good
hold
fade,
on. What is that control with the Odin? Verno locked in, deals with the dart. Still holding on towards that backside, controls a wall to see if he can supplement it here. But running a gunny one.
I like that from Verno.
Just drops down from the skies, deletes them all, and Darker.
The talk in and then spam was good.
Trying to re-peek into it, but the Odin spray will just bring you down.
Very
Again,
comfy
it's the
with
little
it.
team fight aspect. It's, you know,
Nah, his
Verno is
micro-
drawing
his
all of
micro
that
was
attention
awesome
by going
there.
out on a swing, and Mazzino takes the perfect timing to drop from heaven. And you can't focus on
His
Mazzino
fade
in
out
that
was sick,
position
but
because
this,
Verno's
oh, that's so nice, bro.
absorbing all of the attention in his direction.
And then he can just spam that
Look at
line
these
as well.
heads turned. No one even looking at the heaven drop. This is the stuff
Yeah,
that
he's
MIBR's
making the Odin
improved
look
on
busted.
dramatically.
Good. It's a good sign.
Scrapping to give it whatever buy they can get at this point, though. Loud. This time. Will this be the moment where Aspas gets that kill?
He's got
Surely
some of
he
the
gets it
tech
this
down.
far,
Yeah, he's
right?
got some of the tech down.
He's got 1 round left.
Hold on, this player's in mid. There's a
You're not
pixel
wrong.
angle to work with reaction time test for number 3000. We'll see if he gets it. Attention. Building. Watch him not get a kill for this entire map.
A lot about positioning, man. I think he's got it.
He's on control.
Tucked and walking up
shot.
B. Wow, what an opener, man.
Good
Yeah,
jump
it's
spot.
crazy.
Spotted him
Surely
as well.
final round of the half, you're looking for the steel garden to open things up, and you've already lost 2 players before Luke Shaw can have any impact with his ult.
Can't even get into positions for it here. Towards garage. Drone's going to be misplayed. Storm is out though. Peeling back, but the rest of MIBR just, yeah, open arms. They're willing to let these players in because they're just raw.
Oops. Again? Same guy.
Okay,
Same
takes
players
out
involved in
second,
it.
but still, that's one target
Can't
down.
handle
You've
the
got
swing.
4 more to deal with. Nightfall's now going to be hard committed. That's going to be 2 tags onto them. And Tex and Mazzino will mop up and clean up towards the end. 9-3 is the half at MIBR.
Yeah, I mean, this is
Still waiting for that
convincing,
one
man.
kill.
This
Yep,
is convincing.
Still waiting for Aspas to get up to that 7. Ever since he got the open line, though, absolute dominance. Remember that Loud took the pistol here, and they've only been able to secure
Yeah,
3 in the half.
get one gun round. And the one gun round was
There is a
the
tier gap between these 2
1v2.
teams, but my God, MIBR are cooking them.
Sometimes it's nice to watch some really excellent teams, I think, just putting on that bit of prowess. We're going to send it down to the floor, though. Liz is standing by with a very special guest. We've got EG's Comm.
Thank you so much, Brennan Sideshow. And yes, look who I found looking around here. It's world champion Comm hanging out here in the EG gear. Look at you right here. Now, you buy Bucky's, you're here playing, but you're here today because you want to support your former teammates. You were here for the first match, but now you're here supporting Mazzino as well. Something I ask players a lot is like, how does it feel to watch a game that you can't do anything about? And they always say it's so much worse. You feel that way when you're watching your former teammates play?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're doing pretty well right now, 9-3, so that's pretty easy. But I would say the match before this, where it was Jaw, King, and Sato, that was very stressful.
You didn't see it on camera, guys, but you were like dapping everyone up, saying hello to everyone, waiting by that side. I love it. Something I want to talk about is right now is Evil Geniuses kind of finding their footing, finding their moment. Where do you think EG goes from here? Where do you think you guys, like, how do you keep on going up?
Just keep progressing, keep being consistent. I think we have a lot of potential to win out and really make a run for London. I mean, that's the overall goal, and we've been putting in the work, so we'll see how it all kind of shakes out.
And let's talk about, you're calling with EG now, right? It's like, how does that feel? Kind of like being back in that driver's seat.
It's super fun. Like, it's something I've always enjoyed. I've always enjoyed being like a leader and just being able to support all the people around me and just helping them be successful. So yeah, it's just something that kind of naturally came to me, and I'm just happy to do it.
You seem like you guys are having a lot of fun, is that right?
Oh yeah, having a lot of fun.
Buying a lot of Bucky's. Everyone give it for Comm.
Buying
Thank
a lot
you
of
so much for joining us
Buc-ee's.
for the top 10. We have a game to get back to you, so Brennan Sideshow, please take it away.
Guys even lurking to the studio and Daisy isn't playing.
Comm's
Yeah.
attacks like calling on Haven, actually. I was really enjoying watching. I think he was throwing a ton of
Dude,
nice
that,
fakes into things. Ran
Was it the
quite a,
1v2
like, slow control
on
game.
Lotus? That was
I
so
wonder what we're
funny
gonna
to
see
watch
from
the other
Verno.
day.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference
I would
in
love to have
terms of
heard the
how long
comms for
they've
this
been in the
one.
scene, for sure, but
Where someone
Verno
just
has
randomly
taken
checked
the
Heaven
call
because they realized they were up against
brilliantly
Comm.
on MIBR and currently sits at the top of the scoreboard as well. 17-4.
Yeah, he's dominating. Dominating completely and utterly here. So, close look at the pistol.
Oh, 5 grouped to take
Yeah,
an aim.
Rare
a
frenzy.
fight. Surely we're gearing up for potential of the kill. Hold on, you got Util out into your hands or Loud trying to swing out into it. Still weapons at the ready from the rest of the squad. And MIBR looking to draw a bit more than just blood. They want to take this site by storm. Aspas deep dash into the smoke. Looking to at least take up some of that space. Dart is finally dealt with here, but Birdie's still sitting to the side. Oh my God, Birdie!
What happened
Pulls
here?
up from
Double
absolutely
pistol.
nowhere.
Did the
I mean, there must
The
have been a
recon
Dracula in the
wrecked
middle
them
of all
as
of
well,
that.
bro.
Ridiculous.
He
The
swings
recon
around the
wrecked
side
them.
and presumably the whole of MIBR lined up. Take a look
Yeah, I
at
think
it
they're
from his
all in the
perspective.
line. Oh,
Oh, the
that's
collapse.
guy.
That
He's
is
unlucky to not
so
get all of
much
them. Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, that's crazy. And the Sheriff is good on rounds like this.
Back to the wall when you got to step up. It's Verdi who does it, and he's having a brilliant map so far.
Can I say a little bit disrespectful, the pace there from MIBR too? Running 9 short,
but
and then insta-going into the A-part.
Not really.
Looking to end the map quickly.
The only thing that was like a little off is how fast Aspas went because they were so delayed here.
And Aspas with the Sheriff. Yeah. Still one away from
Also, I don't like his pathing. I want him to path back a site. I don't want that safe pathing there if they've been held up on short.
At some point. Maybe in the next map. Who knows? We'll see.
Don't even give me that.
But now, Batty is alone on the side with just the Sheriff. He's in the smoke, but what can you do with just the Sheriff in hand? Kawazine! Got a stinger! And oh my god, Kawazine!
Surely.
Just tearing him to shreds! 4 kills.
He's on for the ace.
He's for the ace. That's going to get stolen.
Luke's just having none of it.
Rips away the clip from Kawazine. But I mean, fair enough. They mostly just had classics.
They care about
anyway.
the round.
You're not going to post that one online, are you?
No. Guess what? Aspas still on 6 kills.
That's true. It's so true. But listen, he's now going to have a rifle.
Yeah, true.
And he's the hard entry player. I mean, he's gonna be dashing into these sites.
With how much we're hyping this up, I need to see confetti, cannons being fired up on the stage when it happens. Because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it has been a while since they spoke about his skills. Okay, Outlaw comes out, but obviously everyone's got the heavy armor.
There it is. He's gearing up for it. Looking to see if he can take some shots, bit of damage.
Yeah,
backs himself out.
What?
Second who can heal.
This second, yeah, I was gonna say this second can heal himself, but
more aggressive option here being chosen by Loud. Going for individual plays around the map. You know, nobody's supporting Buddy there at all.
Alone taking that fight. Still looking. You see the signs of life. Loud have got a lot of players here waiting, grouped up over towards this A avenue. Mazzino. Good shot to be found, and again, the contact is called for. There it is, activating, and there's 3,000. First player to do it across all our international leagues.
It's Kawazine. You know, he's both Loud players, compatriot.
Second gets this kill, he gets his ult for next round.
Let's go for a little bit more. We're going to start counting up to 4,000 now?
I mean, yeah. He's
very nice. Very nice, and at the same time, it's another good example.
There it is.
There you go, man.
Just getting that.
It really is. I mean, it's not the numbers.
Getting that Phoenix ult for the big round, even though they lost pistol.
You know, candidates to the very least, no matter what your opinion on the fact is. But the numbers do help. He's got some astonishing stats.
I mean, it's definitely a reflection of his tenure.
Yeah.
Time playing at the top.
Yeah. And there you
go.
There
it is.
Huge congratulations to Aspas.
Where's the confetti?
Fire the cannons.
Yeah. Well, MIBR grouped up here.
Let's say Loud, good setup for this.
Trying to make some noise, aren't they? Good flash go straight into the corner. Luke Show. Swift dismissal there.
Loud, the flash that's on the roof, that's awesome.
The Snakebite as well to slow them down a little bit further there, but the smoke in their faces, they don't want anything to do with it.
I'm really surprised that MIBR are looking to run fast execs into a Vice composition. You know, it seems like the kind of comp that you would want to feel out a little bit. It's a beautiful flash from Luke Show, but I mean, you could be running into the wall there too. As it happens, it's in garage.
Snakebite has wanted a lot to slow down the approach and onslaught. Tex is going to be that deep insert. He could give options for the team to go back over towards C. But they have to create noise and pressure elsewhere. This entire time, because MIBR were grouped up with 5, they don't actually know if anybody's pushed up deep over towards A lobby.
Yeah, that smoke, though, would be difficult if there was a defender pushed up. You know, that smoke that Mazzino's just thrown would be tough.
Squaring up, though. Here's Luke Show. Sees multiple players.
Never got the flash if he wants it.
Playing this one diligently in a reposition with the wall up. It's Darker and Luke
Phoenix
Show.
flash to get back a sight, though.
This one back now. Flash through the wall. Up draft over the top. Luke Show. Target-rich environment here, and these players are Loud are thriving in it. My God, what a way to swat it all the way down.
It's a nice hold, but there's a couple of rounds on attack, right, where I do... So Aspas, a lot of the time, especially when he's solo duelist, he'll do safe pathing like this. We spoke about it on the pistol, right, where he went like over towards default instead of back of sight, right, where he should have gone back of sight to make space. There's a couple of these rounds, and it's 2 so far, and obviously it's this one and this one. There's 2 so far where they need him to send it, and he's going too safe.
Forcing up here, MIBR. So they ended up losing this one the economy is going to be
because he's,
pretty awful.
especially like, I know this is a second duelist, but it has no movement. He has to be the one that makes the space, man. He's gotta send that.
I'm waiting for this.
Enemy map. I
broke
didn't hear
John.
this time, yeah.
Shoulding your sharp push.
I got tagged. Hit it.
They saw us, so they have no
I don't
drone.
see the wall.
Yeah,
Do you want to
Walls
end
B,
it?
guys. Walls B, I think.
Can you jiggle that? Can you jiggle that?
Yeah, wait.
Where do we want to end?
Plat. Viper Plat saw me.
Let's go B, let's go B.
Let's try to get
Okay, let's MB, let's MB.
Okay.
He can't have this line.
Yeah, I think it's Vi's Viper.
Can you smoke this line? Can you smoke that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all.
Smoking.
They use
They like playing open B, they like playing open B.
Yeah, I'm gonna flash left side.
Yeah. Can we get in the smoke?
I have no dash.
You walk to garage.
Get in the smoke, get in the smoke.
Yeah.
They recook garage.
Flash it
Blind
right
left
side.
side.
Go, go.
My guy.
Go out.
We're wide. Block.
Yeah, I made it through.
So anyway,
Ceiling canading.
Push A, 80.
I'm blind.
80 window.
Out ceiling.
Last player
they're back.
standing.
80.
Nice try.
We're seeing difficulties there for MIBR. Like
Yeah.
I said, they didn't force up very much in terms of the.
I mean, they got
economy.
owned by
got
the
planned
Vice
down.
wall.
Might soften it a little bit.
That's not great though. I mean, that
It's
is a
not
really
great.
important round for Loud to win. That's massively important. And I think it's Lucho really.
I mean, the Viper molly was incredible though.
Re-peeking through that smoking garage to solo challenge with no util is devious behavior.
The opponents also get to listen in. That's why every round we listen in, they lose. Yeah, you might be right.
Against basically anyone in the game. Because you're also up against some ridiculous.
I wonder if this is a timeout to say what I've been saying. Their rounds become a lot easier right now.
Worried about garage.
change our
Loud don't
pathing
have
up.
to worry about it at all. They know it's a B finish, and they get to collapse onto them.
Especially as they're getting that Odin out, they can just spam a line with the Odin. Someone's got to break that line and get out of here. You're a Jed, you got to dash into your smoke here.
You might be able to get some sheriffs online, but bit of stretching from Lucho, why not?
Yeah.
Get the blood pumping. But yeah, this is a bit of a
Flows.
struggle here.
Flows
and
FPS, thank you so much for the
so
prime.
at the
Appreciate the
beginning, you
11
never know.
months.
We did try and make the call. It was going to be a lopsided match yesterday. Might be
Does Vice have more
gearing up for
value than
something
Cypher on a
similar here. There are
Killjoy
no
or
free wins in
Haven?
Americas.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you lack the double info, so you got to be a little bit more proactive. But the main thing is at the moment is like stopping power. No one really has much stopping power in terms of the Sentis. You can disrespect everything, but the Fawns you can't really disrespect, and the wall at the same time forces teams to have to like try and default and find it. And also, if you're Neon sending it like this, the wall just isolates the one that you can just kill the one. Not that there's a Neon here, but it's current meta stuff. So the Fawns and the wall's good. But at the same time on Haven, most teams will traditionally just go for the double info because of how many choke points there are. Right? 5.
Options going to be
You want to cover 2 up.
When money is tight, MIBR might be looking towards B as an avenue. Flash out through the smoke, in through mid. That is going to be hearing all his presence, and the call as well as made.
But he didn't hit backside.
He's not thinking about it at all. The paranoia was sent flying forwards, and he's just turned into the wrong direction. That's a rifle handed over. The B-pop works to fruition for now. MIBR, you've got to get this plant down here and now. Good paranoia on top of it. Spraying down with these stingers in hands. MIBR, these guys are menaces. Can't be removed. That's sparse. Swinging right into them. Shots going wide here entirely for Loud. Takes that raw individuality. Darker and Lucho dynamic as a duo, but it leaves it just in the hands of Darker now. 1v2.
Oh.
Spike still not down. Looking for what the
Off of
players
the-
are.
oh
Giving
my God.
the perfect timing.
Oh, Texas bailed them out of it.
Reclaimed, the
It's a
outlaw
nice
from earlier.
timeout though.
He's able to at least win that round
Call
out.
to
A
re-hit
critical
B
one here
is
for
going to be
MIBR.
weak, and it really was.
Best efforts of Darker and
Omen
Lucho
all
not quite
invested
able
as
to
well
recover
on
that. They just sunk themselves into such a pit. Abadi's doing a lot on his own at B. He's trying to look for a timing to walk down mid. If there's
Dino
pressure
there
on
with a
the
frenzy,
walls, a
man.
different area of the map, then he realizes
did
he's
not
getting
enjoy the
overwhelmed,
frenzy
tries to
for that
throw
duel.
paranoia, doesn't hear the guy behind him. They donate a rifle.
I love an
at that
Omen
point.
round.
Aspas is
It's
gonna
just
stinger,
such a
just
good attack
snowballs.
ult, and teams never
You
use
find a
stuff with
single
it.
player
It's
when you're playing a Death
like
Malico like that.
it's the most. Again, I say it every
Get out
single
of
time.
control very quickly.
Just the most underrated, underappreciated
So
ult.
gonna be looking to find over towards A
The teams
lobby.
to sleep on. So when I see something around an Omen ult, like I love it,
Instant
man. It's
reaction
so
as soon as they
good.
hear that presence.
Especially on LAN when
Dashing
people
through
just.
B.
First of all, the comms are
Barrage.
crazy, and
Aspas
your in is on is
almost
good.
back,
You don't
but
hear as
Vizino
much.
has ended up losing his life there. Outside A lobby. Bit of a sound bait, but his plan is already being tapped. They're going to go to A, bring around the Rosies, forcing out a bit of an ult now, and MIBR, yeah, this is surely the perfect opportunity. Hold on, that tag does signal things. Gotta know that that link area is compromised. The drone
Big
as well.
jewel on
spotting
sight.
some more signs.
Big jewel on
Alive,
sight.
and
Here we
losing that
go.
fight out could be critical here. Loud need to see if they can get a bit more on the board. Crossfire set up Birdie though being contested, and Zekid's smart. Knowing
that's
the
it,
damage
right?
done prior. Pulling out that shorty.
Oh.
Luke Shodo still here into that short angle.
Big jewel, by the way. If he wins this, he gets ult.
There's a thorn in their sides. How about that steel guard? It's not going to catch onto a lot, and Aspas, of course, not going to be pushed
Aspas also
back
gets the
away.
reset on that. Big 1v1 over towards sight. Where's Aspas
onto
going?
the side. I tap to see where these players might be.
They're miles away from this.
Aspas low. Smoked up onto it. A dink, and Cavazine's covering. Aspas is low, 23 health.
Smoke's going to go at one point now, right?
Smoke's there. This is blind. Fire and spam. And
Straight up stick.
Stuck all the way. It's Cavazine. Saving the day for them.
Batty actually double smoked that as well.
Ridiculous.
Got both smokes down.
So he had both smokes here.
Loud still had time to be able to stick
I was
it
looking
through
at
as
one
well.
smoke thinking, well, that's not going to last long enough, and they just lasted forever. He had double smoke
Everybody
here.
on MIBR just
The
ran
current
away
patch.
from this.
Yeah.
Same.
They were
Both
trying
knife.
to get out of the range of the Steel Garden, I assume, but it was only Verno left in that post-plant position. With how nice MIBR's take of the site was, they really got scrambled in the post-plant there. Great recovery from Loud after a very difficult one, losing on the anti-eco. Still a game.
Definitely is. Loud still in it. Fighting tooth and nail. A lot of util expended up towards A lobby once more.
We got 3 that can't buy next if they lose
it.
it.
Weakness for them over towards B, and MIBR are heading in that direction again. Hoping that if they put some pressure over towards A lobby...
Match that boring that only Sliggy is watching. This match boring? I think this match has been pretty good, man, but maybe it's just because I came off the back of watching all the EMEA games.
They really are, yeah.
The read does seem to
I didn't think that this had been that bad.
Going to be able to hold this.
With a spam from Body, but as that smoke dissipates, Aspas does return with a kill. Steel guarded. Overlaid on top. This is for MIBR to get a bit more breathing room.
Kawanzin's flank could be important here, and Mazzino's supposed to be watching it, but he's let him slip.
Yeah. Kawazine finding a potential gap there in the hold, but he's only got the Odin taking a swing and a fight together once more. These players feeling a squeeze from multiple directions. Mazzino now, his turn to step up, but he's only got the Sheriff in his hands, and he's finding it very difficult, as is the rest of MIBR. Birdie just knocking off their heads alongside Luke Shaw, leaving it to
It's a great
1v1.
reposition
Tex
from him, pretty
versus
fast.
Luke Shaw to tap Tex, just playing and buying time.
Yeah, he's got time.
Barely on the board.
Just.
Luke Shaw. He's got it. I
don't
think
know.
he's got it.
It's so close.
Milliseconds, and there it is. 0.17.
The way that he peeks through that B smoke is
Force him
sublime.
down to Nico.
He's checking the corners on little
Keeping
jiggle
him in
peeks,
it.
trying to get Tex to commit to something, to give away his location. And eventually he shoulder peeks out, realizes that he's not tucked close right, so he goes for a wider swing, clearing close left. And because it's Luke Shaw, he hits the shot. What a beast.
Yeah.
All right, this defense half is now Loud actually playing. I was talking about them not winning very many rifle rounds earlier on, but they're making a real go of it. The last 4 out of 5.
Yeah, they're believing.
Pure disrespect
They're believing in...
shown by MIBR.
This should be an eco, and they
Scrapping to
forced.
give her a bit of a buy, whatever works. Rifle stingers.
Yeah, just...
It's just, I mean, disrespectful, right?
Yeah, it does feel
No,
like
it
It's
is,
like,
it is.
This can't be the optimal way to close out the game, but...
Feeling like they're good enough to do so.
Yeah.
Kawazine is the only one holding this one back, and
They're up against a double Odin. What the hell?
So he's got a lot of angles to watch. He's a lone player on A. Could be cause for concern. More garage exploration, bit of a prowler. Not gonna be broken. Darker though. Feeling threatened. They called for a bit of that util, but he popped off. And leaving these A inserts that looks like MIBR happily going to be able to go back to that spot.
Here comes the drone from Cowancy.
That's Cowancy Sova. Dude, I should have been on Sova watching attack. Kinda just completely forgot.
They don't have drone now. They only saw the lurker, so this could be a really good time to go back into the A re-hit.
They're trying to go for it now. Grouped up into the split.
They had a great recon on pistol, I remember that
What
much.
do you do against this one? Paranoia sweeps and it's good. Molly
Oh,
rebounds.
that molly's
hold on, these
good.
players
Oh,
are
that
getting
molly's
close to
good with the
cinders.
tether on.
To seize
Dude,
this picture
yeah, the
perfect.
tether on
Cherry
top is so
top.
sick.
The Odin spam from Body, anything
Great
to try and
trades.
push them back.
That's a hard
Just the one.
retake.
Trade is instant. Aspas on the line, sidestepping. Gotta be careful with this one.
It's done.
Stun ricochets. How the hell do you get out? Luke Shaw just trying to bait out the shots, but again, not anticipating it. Zekin, another flash, another peek. These players are gearing up for more. So MIBR trying to run all over them, flattening the opposition, and Verdi can...
Yeah, gotta be saving that.
Just watching dismay as he realizes the round is already lost.
He doesn't even want to make footsteps of him retreating.
Yeah.
They got to hold on to this.
Well, they had a disrespectful buy, but it pays off on this. The util on site here was really nice to watch.
The 2 force rounds that they've gone for. Honestly, I mean, that's not that bad. Win one, lose one when you're scrapping with... I think they brought a Sheriff and a Stinger into this.
Yeah.
Like, it was not a good buy. And Verti, he's only got 100 credits in his back pocket too, so he really wants to hold on to this op.
By any means necessary.
But MIBR make it up to Matt Point.
Up to 12.
The Phoenix Molly
Got a
is
fade out is
such
good as well.
part of the kit. Yeah, I think it's something we don't tend to discuss
No,
as much.
teams are getting a lot better with the Phoenix, Molly, and Teva. There was a...
Massively important.
Who's the team in the EMEA that really started using it well? Like power default on A. The Gentlemaids? Or Eternal Fire? I mean, the fact that we're saying 2 teams. I think it was... Yeah, I can't remember out of these 2. It could be either of them. Or both of them. We saw a lot of it. Eternal Fire? Yeah, you might be right.
Drone's going to be used much earlier off the mark here. Aspas does break it, but tagged up. Caught in a corner.
I'm getting distracted. 3 goes in it.
MIBR haven't really been trying to bait out this wall towards Garage. Now, to be fair, most of the time Luke Show's been putting it at front B. But there hasn't been much of an effort to go and bait out the Vice utility. This round, the Vice util and the Pit are just providing Loud so much info.
Tex, he's got too much to account for there.
Luke Show is
always happy to swing.
He's on top of it.
Yeah, he loves an aim duel.
I wouldn't want to be in Tex's position having to take 1v1s against Luke Show around the map.
I mean,
It worries me a little bit about that listening that we had, though.
Hard to try and take Garage control in a spot like that. Looking to go back towards A.
That is a reflex check.
Yes, it definitely is. Verdi, though, very much been on top of it for some points of this map so far. Test here. Yeah, okay.
Bren.
That's astonishing stuff.
Not doubting you again.
30 seconds left.
I mean, that's purely, again, he just blinded up. He'll press mouse 1. But still.
Guys, we got a double here.
Just nasty. And Loud, you know, they had to put 3 on a board in a row here, and they are looking so good for the first.
Yeah. Verno ran out of options here, and you're right.
Very nice. So much money they can get the heavy arms in as well.
But they're going to start to build up towards some other ults as well. If they can scrap through this round, they might well have Steel Garden, Hunter's Fury, massive defensive ults to work with. Look how fast this is. Yeah. I mean, he sees the curveball. It's not like he's reacting to the flash pop. He actually sees it being thrown. That's a great collab.
Really is. Major difference maker here. What's going on with the money?
I mean,
okay.
You have 2 rounds left. You might as well force this round. And
I mean, the double force is okay here. It's better than 2 rounds ago. But it's a little loose. You would get punished for this eventually. I'm not sure they would do this against every team though. Go back to the same strat that the coach called in the timeout earlier. Yeah, he's got to hold down the fort until that wall goes down. Fade's in charge of planning because 1 away, get that fade ult. Insta pop of the fade ult, it's kind of nuts. God, look how much space they got. Ooh, that's a nice shot. It's fast, really fast.
Almost immediately for MIBR, a defining moment into the series. It feels like a nail in the coffin, at least the first one for it here. This map surely there's Paddy has got it all to do.
Yeah, pretty good map in the end. Not too bad.
Exactly where he is. The bait and
Loud kind of held their own. It was a lot down to Luke Show. He won like 3 rounds, I think, on his own.
Went for that B finish, and at the end of the day,